I would like to call to order the Lake Forest School District 67 Board of Education meeting for May 1st, 2017. May I have a roll call, please? Eileen.
Dr. Lemke.
Here.
Mr. Borkowski.
Here.
Mr. Novitt.
Here.
Mrs. Clemenson.
Here.
Mr. Ford. Not
Mr. Ford is not here tonight.
okay. Mrs. Sands.
Here.
Mr. Folker.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Yes, for my fellow board members, Tom will not be here for, at a minimum, this part of the meeting. He may not be here at all tonight. He's got some personal things he's dealing with. Public participation. Are there any members of the public who would like to address the board? Mr. Clemenson, this is your time to shine.
Nothing right now.
Nothing? Alice, last chance to be the public. No? Okay. Okay. Seeing none, we're going to move on. So if all board members could look at their paper, you each have an abstract of votes. And if you could please review that momentarily, I will ask you something about that. All right, everyone's had a chance to review the abstract. May I have a motion to accept and approve the abstract of votes as presented?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Comment or discussion on the abstract? Roll call, please.
Mr. Novitt.
Aye.
Mrs. Clemenson.
Aye.
Mrs. Sands.
Aye.
Dr. Lemke.
Aye.
Mr. Borkowski.
Aye.
Mr. Folker.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. You may want to review the resolution authorizing the election of new board members and states as well. I'm going to read it for you. Whereas there has been presented to this Board of Education and duly filed with the Secretary thereof, the report of the Lake County Canvassing Board of the annual election held in and for School District 67 on Tuesday, April 4th, 2017, which report shows that at the said election, 69,556 ballots were cast in Lake County. And whereas votes cast for members of the Board of Education District 67 are Robert Lemke, 2,490, Mike Borkowski, 2,384, Alice Levert, 2,353, and Jeff Folker, 2,032. Whereas 4 candidates shall be seated with 4-year terms, it therefore is hereby resolved and declared by this Board of Education of School District 67, Lake County, Illinois, that Robert Lemke, Mike Borkowski, Alice Levert, and Jeff Folker have been elected members of said Board of Education. May I have a motion to approve the resolution authorizing election of new board members?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion or questions? May I have a roll call vote, please? Eileen.
Mrs. Sands.
Aye.
Dr. Lemke.
Aye.
Mr. Ford. Sorry, I keep calling his name. Mr. Folker.
Aye.
Mr. Borkowski.
Aye.
Mr. Novitt.
Aye.
Mrs. Clemenson.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Could the 4 new board members please go to the podium? Yeah, Alice, your front center. All right, we're going to read this together. Okay. So, okay, we're going to start. I,
Robert, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Education of Lake Forest School District 67 in accordance with the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois to the best of my ability. I further swear or affirm that I shall respect taxpayer interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets. I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by my fellow board members and others who seek a hearing before the board while respecting the privacy of students and employees. I shall recognize that a board member has no legal authority as an individual and that decisions can be made only by a majority vote at a public board meeting. And I shall abide by majority decisions of the board while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
You have your wife back. Yes, you get to sit with your husband and Alice. Not yet. May I have a motion for the current school board to adjourn sine die?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
May I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Novit? Dr. Lemke?
Aye.
Mrs. Clemenson?
Aye.
Mr. Borkowski?
Aye.
Mrs. Sands?
Aye.
Mr. Folker?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
So this is the most exciting moment of the year for the superintendent, because the superintendent gets to open the meeting and then drag it out as long as he wants here. All right. So I would like to call to order the Lake Forest School District 67 Board of Education meeting for May 1st, 2017. May I have a roll call vote, please, Madam Clerk?
Dr. Lemke?
Here.
Mr. Borkowski?
Aye, here.
Mr. Novit?
Here.
Mrs. Levert?
Here.
Mr. Ford? Oh, sorry. Mrs. Sands?
Here.
Mr. Folker?
Here.
We have a quorum.
So now I have unlimited time to think and expound on whatever I want to here. So may I have a motion to approve a president pro tem?
I nominate Jeff Folker as President Pro Tem.
You have a second?
Second.
Voice vote. All those approving, say aye.
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 All those opposed? Mr. Folker.
Thank you, Mr. Simic. We'll move first to public participation. Are there any members of the public who would like to address the board? Seeing none, may I have a motion to nominate the president of the Board of Education?
I move that the Lake Forest School District 67 Board of Education nominate Mike Borkowski as president of the District 67 Board of Education. Second.
Thank you very much. May I have a roll call vote, Madam Clerk?
Mrs. Sands?
Aye.
Dr. Lemke?
Aye.
Mr. Folker?
Aye.
Mr. Borkowski?
Aye.
Mr. Novit?
Aye.
Mrs. Levert?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh. May I have a motion to nominate the Vice President of the Board of Education?
I move to nominate Robert Lemke as Vice President of the Lake Forest District 67 School Board.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion or questions? Platform you want to run on, Rob? Okay, may I have a roll call, please, Eileen?
Mr. Novit?
Aye.
Dr. Lemke?
Aye.
Mrs. Levert?
Aye.
Mr. Borkowski?
Aye.
Mrs. Sands?
Aye.
Mr. Folker?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. For the record. Excellent. May I have a motion to nominate the May I have a motion to nominate the Secretary of the Board of Education? I nominate Alice Levert for Secretary. May I have a second?
Second.
Discussion?
That was quick, Ken.
Really quick.
Okay, good point.
My discussion on this is to remind you that although Alice may become the Secretary, you have to sign this stack tonight. So.
Is that true?
Yes. Any discussion on Alice as the Secretary? Roll call, please.
Mr. Borkowski?
Aye.
Mr. Folker?
Aye.
Mrs. Levert?
Aye.
Mr. Novit?
Aye.
Mrs. Sands?
Aye.
Dr. Lemke?
Aye.
Motion carries.
We have one action item, which I need to find. We have two action items. The first is a resolution that we have. We should just have you stand over there to embarrass you. That way the TV can get you on. All right, resolution. Whereas Beth Clemenson. All right. Whereas Beth Clemenson has faithfully served the City of Lake Forest and its children with dedication as a member of the Board of Education of School District 67 from 2013 to 2017. And whereas she served as the Vice President of the Board from 2015 to 2017 and performed this function in a most able fashion. And whereas during her tenure, Beth served on the Education Committee from 2013 through 2017, and as the chairman from 2015 to 2017, and provided oversight to the district educational initiatives, new programs, and reported to the Board of Education on major topics or matters related to curriculum and instruction, and improvement of student outcomes to guide the realization of educational goals. And whereas she served on the Joint Shared Services Committee from 2015 to 2017, to provide top quality education in a financially responsible manner to the children of both Lake Forest School District 67 and Lake Forest High School District 115. And whereas she served as the district's EdRed legislative representative from 2015 to 2017 to keep the Board of Education and community informed about educational policies that are priorities for our schools. And whereas she spearheaded the strategic planning process in 2014 and spent countless hours to ensure the district created an inspiring and tangible vision, mission, and milestone-driven roadmap to achieve its goals. And whereas she exhibited an unwavering commitment to the facilities that support educating without boundaries and learning without limits, including the reimagining of classrooms and the Haskins Center. And whereas her fellow board members, administrators, and staff will miss her strategic thinking, commitment to her responsibilities, and devotion to the children of District 67, her dedication to the school community. Therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of the City of Lake Forest, School District 67, does hereby for itself, as well as for the parents, the students, the staff, and the citizens of Lake Forest, express its sincere appreciation and gratitude to Beth Clemenson for all she has done to advance the quality education in the City of Lake Forest. Adopted this first day of May 2017. Is there a motion to approve that resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion on that resolution?
It's an amazing list, Beth. So we really thank you. It's just amazing how what you have done over 4 years is going to be felt for a long time. I feel like I've done nothing compared to that list.
You've got 4 more years.
I'm not going to catch Beth.
I too would like to get on camera saying thank you for all your service and your hard work and your passion and your dedication, not only to the schools and to the children, but to us as well. We've enjoyed serving with you, and I look forward to continuing to serve with you in other capacities. And most importantly, I appreciate and thank you for your friendship. So, best of luck.
Beth, your time is appreciated, and unfortunately, because only our fellow board members are really here, it's hard to appreciate all the time that's put in, the dedication, the thought, and it's hard to make your family appreciate what we're doing for so long. But being on board for only 2 years, you are an example I aspire to be. You are someone who I think has really put full thought and energy into what the board can be. And as I've said before, I've been serving with, truly, it's like a super board where everyone is someone I could look up to. You have been a tremendous example and a leader for what I could be on the board. So thank you for your time. You've been incredible. Thanks.
Beth, you've had a very positive and what will be a lasting impact on all of our schools in this district and therefore all of our students. And your voice will be greatly missed at this table and at the Education Committee for sure. But I know that you will continue to contribute to this community in ways that we cannot even imagine.
Can I just say congratulations and thank you as well?
You've been fantastic, Beth. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with you, and it's also been really great getting to know you better as a friend. So you'll be missed dearly. Could we have a vote, please, Eileen?
Mrs. Levert,
Aye.
Mr. Falker,
Aye.
Mrs. Sands,
Aye.
Mr. Borkowski,
Aye.
Dr. Lemke,
Aye.
Mr. Novit.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And I have a special gift for Mrs. Clemenson as well, and a couple comments that I'd like to share, if I could. I think perhaps the most important thing that you've contributed, Beth, in your time on the board has been the spiritual leadership of a mission and vision and milestone process that very, I think, conservatively we can say has guided the actions of the entire district. And that's anything but an overstatement for the past 4 years. And that alone is a huge, huge undertaking and a matter of great importance. Other things I think that come to mind immediately when thinking of your time on the board. I mentioned recently that I'm continually impressed how bright the board is that serves our community, and you are certainly representative of that. And you're also very observant and I think very thoughtful as you deliver comments and reflections and advice on things, which has been an important role as the vice president. But going forward, one of the things that will cause me to think of you, and I think many of us to think of you often and fondly, will be every time we walk into the Haskins. And that is a wonderful thing to be passionate about, and I think it will be a great gift to the community. And in terms of gifts, on behalf of the administration, I would like to give you a gift from us to you for your work on the board.
Thanks again, Beth. We now move to our second action item, the approval of the 2017-2018 board meeting dates. May I have a motion to approve the 2017-2018 board meeting dates as presented?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Questions or discussion on the meeting dates? Seeing none, may I have a roll call vote, please, Eileen?
Mr. Falker,
Aye.
Dr. Lemke,
Aye.
Mr. Novit,
Aye.
Mr. Borkowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Sands,
Aye.
Mrs. Levert.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. May I have a motion to adjourn the Lake Forest School District 67 board meeting?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? We're adjourned.